Advocacy for Child Justice in August 2022 undertook a fact-finding mission to Katoba Village of Chongwe district to follow up on 3 cases of child defilement. These cases of child defilement came to our attention as tip-offs from our community structure committee members who have been tracking these cases within their community. The 3 separate cases of child defilement involve 3 girls who have all been impregnated by male adults from the Katoba Village community. The 3 girls are all aged 13 years, and it has been learned that they are all no longer attending school. The first case involves a 13-year-old who was in a relationship with a man that used to accompany her home from school till he eventually started having carnal knowledge of her, and it eventually led to her falling pregnant. The man in question, upon hearing of the pregnancy, denied it, and his whereabouts are unknown. The second case is of another 13-year-old girl who was in a relationship with a taxi driver that she revealed would pay her money after every encounter they had together. The taxi driver has also denied responsibility of the pregnancy and has not been in touch with the victim or her family ever since. And the third case is of a 13-year-old girl who was impregnated by a male adult from the neighboring compound and has accepted responsibility of the pregnancy.
Ndine Angela mwene awe nina dandaula pa mwana wanga because mwana uja achepesa kupezeka problem ya so era ine ninchabeneka na vakuti ningamutandizire nilipe awe ujana mpasa mimba cheni ngakambe po chabi na Eva indasenzereko boma because nene mwana wanga azafutika Eva zankhala asebera na bakazi benangu ine wanga ma problems already since amwe azakapita kuti azakapita mabwanji
national and nyo tina swali ndipabwa kwa mwana oyo ukwete fumo mwana muno ero kwa ati kwate kwa timpiesha kwa ati nashitiro mwana mwe wantu pano mpondi nshkwete kya kwa ati nakwata kwa wati kwate fumuli yako watu kwati nione wa mpele so ndefo mwa moyo munga filishe kwa ati mwa mutefisho
wala mpasa
me nari twala report ku ekala tafale aso bantu beshwe ale para kwati ale fo kukana batike na fishi.
Child defilement is when a child is sexually abused either with or without the child's consent. This means many of the child's rights have been violated. Examples include the child's freedom from physical, emotional, and psychological torture, the right to health, the right to privacy, right to human dignity and bodily integrity, right to development, and in some unfortunate cases, their right to life.
So we received a few cases from Katoba, which is Chongwe district. The cases in question were that 3 kids, or rather 3 children, girls to be specific, were being defiled, and actually all of them were pregnant. And according to the law, a defiler is supposed to be arrested and sentenced to something that is not below 15 years. That's what section 138 of the laws of Zambia says. So according to, or rather, with the work that ACJ carried, we took that opportunity to go there and find out exactly what had really happened to the kids. We interviewed the children, and what we actually found out was that the children were not aware of the fact that they were actually defiled, and the perpetrators were at loose. We couldn't actually locate them, but we are at it, and within reasonable time we can assure the general public that they will be brought to book. I can say one parent of one child actually knew that what happened to her daughter was actually a criminal offense, and she actually reported to the police. But unfortunately, the perpetrator has not yet been apprehended. Reason being, Katoba is a bit far from the nearest police station, so it's a bit challenging for them to arrest the perpetrator, but she actually reported to the police. Regarding the other 2 parents, it's like they never knew. which is a very sad case.
As you are aware, we went to Katoba Village and Chawama Village, where we had 3 cases of girls who were defiled, who were between the age of 13, and they're all heavily pregnant. 2 girls were from Katoba, and 1 was from Chawama Village. We were accompanied by the law enforcement agent, a police officer, where we went to make a follow-up on the 3 cases. Of course, we managed to find the juveniles and we had a chat with them. We offered them legal advice and the way forward. We also spoke to the parents of the juveniles. We were unable to apprehend the accused, the ones who defiled the children, as 2 of them were reported that they're out of town. In fact, we were told one of them ran away after it was discovered that the girl was pregnant. Then 1 was out of town. However, 2 of the matters were reported at the police station, of which we are making a follow-up. We need to see to it that the accused or the perpetrator, they are booked, they are prosecuted, they are convicted, and they are sentenced accordingly. Well, if in case someone out there who have a case or wants to report or want help with in terms of legal advice or psychosocial counseling, please do not hesitate to contact us on our telephone numbers, on our email address, and of course you can even walk through our office, which is in Charleston at Plot 1302 Guerrero Road, Lusaka.
SCJ is premised on safeguarding and promoting the interest of children. Throughout the years, we have worked closely with various stakeholders to see to it that children are shielded from harmful practices like child marriage and child prostitution. We are working in communities like Katoba Village to end child marriage and see to it that young girls are given an equal opportunity to create a better future for themselves by being able to pursue an education.